Hello, Rama Pupoda. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, having a happy and peaceful life. Now let's continue with TPR. I would seek him out. We would spend time together. In 1960, after I had worked in Mumbai for 7 months, I gave up my job and returned to the ashram for good. Because of this, I was in close touch with all the old devotees, including TPR. All this happened on account of Bhagavan's blessings. When a person is dedicated to the truth, God guides him through sages and saints. A lady saint gave me a duty to perform. She said, "Bring back all the old devotees who have left the ashram. Bring them back and serve them. Make them live comfortably inside the ashram." This is how perhaps everyone, including TPR, came back. One day, when I was walking to the ashram, TPR tapped me on the back and said, "I too studied philosophy like you. I took philosophy as a special subject in college. I liked it immensely. When I had just become a lawyer, I came to the ashram on one of my frequent visits. Once there was a discussion going on in the hall about the nature of the self. Since my mind was still afresh with all the bookish knowledge that I had gathered, I freely gave vent to all that I had learnt. I talked about the various grades of consciousness that exist in the different systems of philosophy. I also used terms such as superconsciousness, subconsciousness, and unconsciousness. I boasted before Bhagavan. He listened to my enthusiastic and elaborate explanations and then reacted suddenly and sharply. It is only with reference to something that one can postulate a super, a sub, or an unconscious state. Consciousness being the truth, any form of postulation of it is ignorance. Even though it may be very appealing to the intellect, truth is very simple and direct. It needs no variation. When what exists is only consciousness, can it by any name, Atma, Brahman, awareness, absolute, Arunachala. It is pure consciousness. These powerful words of Bhagavan made me instantly dive within into that one and only consciousness. I was submerged in bliss for a long time. What TPR said next was beautiful. This is the advantage of living near the Master. What takes one volumes to understand takes just one knock from the Master. It makes you go into that state to experience the truth instantaneously. This was not the only knock I got, because when you live close to the Master, you get many knocks. Each knock takes you within, not without. TPR commented one day, "Even though I was closely associated with Bhagavan, there were doubts that assailed me. The cause of these doubts was centered on the misunderstanding of scriptural texts. He had this problem because, like me, he too had studied philosophy. When one reads too much, contradictions and conflicts are bound to arise." I said, "Please be more explicit. This looks exactly like my problem too." TPR explained, "There was always a confrontation within me between knowledge and wisdom." Let's continue in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Pupoda.